he's not drinking beer, right?
All right.
Cheers. To good health.
And we're on. Jim and his famous bread.
First, have your can or 3 of Victoria bitter.
I might just go and get myself one as we speak.
And then take 2 big cupfuls of pre-crushed wheat.
Who crushed those grains for you?
Somebody, I'm not sure, he was not very competent, but he's not bad. I'm teaching, he's learning, and it's not too bad.
So how many was that again?
2.5 cups of pre-crushed wheat.
Yep.
And then 1 cup of kibbled wheat.
What's kibbled wheat?
It's slightly different to pre-crushed wheat.
Okay.
It's a little rougher.
Is it crushed?
It is. Kibbled.
It's kibbled. So 2. Was that 2 or 1?
No, 1.
1.
That's why it's called kibbled wheat.
And this is
1
rolled?
cup of rolled wheat.
I'm just going to get a close-up of the rolled wheat.
And that makes up to, it should be 300. I've actually a little overloaded it.
300 grams?
Yeah, 300 grams. I may overload it a tad. So not to worry, because the next thing we put in is high gluten flour.
Why do you like gluten?
Because it helps to make it rise. You get a rise out of high gluten flour.
If I hadn't have got crusty white flour...
I would use it.
What would have happened?
Yes.
The world would have fallen in.
So you take about a cup of high gluten flour. See, it's about that much. It's very nice.
Yep.
Easy. Put it in. And that is magic stuff because it makes anything rise.
But it's got no... Doesn't the yeast make it rise?
It should be called Viagra.
Well done,
Because
Jim.
it is that good.
Mum's not smiling at all. That's not awkward. That's not awkward.
You can't see me smiling because my back is here.
Then we add crusty white from the shop
Okay, so that's what I just bought you.
until we get to 550
Let's see the brown on that one. Yeah.
crusty white until you get to 550 grams.
Uh-huh.
So
So
cut it
that...
off neatly with a sharp knife and then just pour
Wow,
it
you're amazing at cutting things neatly, Jim.
until you get to 550 grams.
Look at the concentration in that guy's eye. Look at that. Look at that.
Absolutely. And then when you've got 550, you put everything away and you get the pre-soaked wheat.
Here they are, I think. These ones here.
Yeah. No, that's not them. Those dodgy stuff. That's old.
In the microwave? Did you heat them in the
I
microwave?
did them in the microwave and they're somewhere else. And about what's 2 loaves, so I take half of that. Pre-soaked. And I microwave those so that they don't cause Nicholas indigestion and wind.
Indeed.
Nicholas is
Very thoughtful of you.
something to behold.
No one knows what you're talking about on video. They've never experienced this. Let's have a look at that. So these are... What are these?
These are pre-soaked whole wheat.
Not the same
Grains.
that I crushed, are they?
No,
Okay, because wheat... Even when
those
you...
are pre-soaked. They were swollen with...
They're quite soft.
that's right.
So if you don't soak those
You get them very pretty.
in your mix, okay.
You can do them without soaking them, but I prefer to soak them.
Yeah.
Makes a nice mix.
Okay, is that basically it? And what's your full measurement? About 650, did you say?
Well, no, that's because now you make it up to a full kilogram, including the water.
Ah.
You've got to
What about butter?
I'm going to add the butter and the yeast. But
Do you know what you're doing?
the total, the main thing is 550 grams of dry ingredients and make up the rest.
So how much yeast are you putting in?
I'm going to put a packet and a half.
But doesn't the crusty white already have yeast?
I don't know.
It does. It says it does, but...
Well, I don't trust it.
Okay.
I'll add extra.
Because sometimes I don't trust you. How many packs of yeast do you need? No wonder it tastes so yeasty, your bread.
I use a lot.
Here I am claiming to the internet that this is the best bread in the world.
It is. That's why it's so good. Annabelle, what do you want me to do with this thing that's yours?
Okay. And the rest is water?
And the rest is butter and water. So I get a dab of butter, a gobble of butter. That's what it's called. Have you ever heard of a dob of butter? That's a dob of butter. And sometimes you can put a pinch of salt in too.
Okay, a dob of butter, a pinch of salt, and water up to 1 kilo.
1 kilo. And that's about right.
You're going to have to begin that again. Okay, go.
What is critical is the balance of gluten flour and water and normal flour.
Oh, really? So you've experimented with this?
Too much water and too much gluten, it will rise like a puffy souffle.
And then it's hard to cut.
And then it's hard to cut. I prefer to put a little less water in and a little less gluten flour. That makes it more like a brick.
Gotcha.
And then you can throw, when you get cross with your son, you can throw the brick
So it's a cross
at your
face.
son. When you get really cross, you can throw it at him.
Excellent. Mum, show your face. That's a wonderful smell you've got there.
Then there's another thing you've got to come and watch.
Is it
I
mixing?
put it on, you see it starts at 155. Mm-hmm. You set it up on 155 and watch it for 5 minutes. And you get a
The consistency.
for whether you've got the proportions right.
Okay.
So
I've seen this before, and you just add a little bit more water until
Or
what
whatever.
sort of consistency or...
in 5 minutes you'll see. That's about right.